Okay, so in this video we're going to watch the names of the muscles of the entire body. So starting with the head, here in the forehead we have the frontalis muscles, and then these ones that surrounds the eye will be the orbicularis oculi, and then here we have zygomaticus minor and major, which are the muscles that help us to smile. And then this one will be the risorius. This muscle that surrounds the mouth will be the orbicularis oris. This will be the depressor anguli oris. And then in here we have the masseter and the buccinator in here. Now this one will be auricularis muscles that are located just superior to the ear, and also we have these two that are anterior and posterior to the ears, and these will be representing the occipitalis. So the occipitalis and the frontalis are connected by this aponeurosis that is called the gallia aponeurotica. And then the muscles of the neck anteriorly will be the sternocleidomastoid muscle, and then in here we have the infrahyoid muscles, and in here we have the mylohyoid muscle just in the floor of the mouth. And then posteriorly in the neck we have the upper part of the trapezius, which is this broad muscle that extends from the neck up to the mid portion of our back. Okay, now for the muscles of the thoracic wall, the anterior muscles will be the pectoralis major. The pectoralis minor is underneath. This is not detachable, so we are able only to see the pectoralis major. And then here in the anterior abdominal area we have these muscles that are segmented, that are in the midline of the abdominal area. These will be the six-pack muscles or the rectus abdominis. And then this will be the linea alba that joins the right and the left rectus abdominis, and here we have the umbilicus. Now these muscles on the sides of the rectus abdominis will be the external oblique. The internal oblique is underneath, and then we have the transversus abdominis. Now this muscle in between the external oblique and the pectoralis major will be the serratus anterior. And then here in the back we have again the trapezius, and then we have the latissimus dorsi, and then we have some muscles that are located within the scapula, like the rhomboid minor, rhomboid major, and then this will be the infraspinatus, and you cannot see it because it's covered by the upper part of the trapezius, but underneath, above the spine of the scapula, which is this, we have the supraspinatus. Okay, and then for the back muscles of the gluteal area, so we have the gluteus major, and then this will be the gluteus medium. So underneath this gluteus major we have the gluteus minimus, the smallest of the gluteal muscles. And then here on the side of the leg we have this triangular shaped muscle, which will be the tensor fascia latae, and then this membrane, this aponeurosis that goes from this part up to the base of the knee, this will be the fascia latae. Now in here in the leg, in the posterior portion of the leg, we have this muscle which will be the biceps femoris, and we have in here, it's hard to see in this model, but we have the semimembranosus and the semitendinosus muscles, which will be part of the hamstring muscles together with these biceps femoris. Now anteriorly in the leg, we can see the iliopsoas in here, the pectineus, and the adductor longus. And this muscle that goes from the anterior superior iliac spine up to this medial portion of the knee, this is the sartorius. And then in here we have the quadriceps femoris. Now the quadriceps femoris is made out of 4 heads. So this will be the rectus femoris, this will be the vastus medialis, and this is the vastus lateralis. Underneath the rectus femoris we have the vastus intermedius. Now continuing with the leg, anteriorly we have this tibialis anterior, and then we have this extensor digitorum longus, and then we have this fibularis longus. Now in the posterior portion and of the leg muscles, we have this that is called the gastrocnemius. This is the medial head of the gastrocnemius, and this is the flexor digitorum. And here on the lateral side, you can see the lateral head of the gastrocnemius. So this is the lateral head of the gastrocnemius, this is the medial head. And this one in here will be the fibularis longus. Now for the arm muscles and the shoulder muscles, so here we have the deltoid. This is the biceps brachii. This muscle in here, this is the brachioradialis, so it's better seen in this side as well. So this is the biceps, this is the brachioradialis, and this is the triceps. So the triceps, it has this lateral head because this is the lateral portion, and then it has this medial head. Sorry, this. So this is the lateral head, this is the long head, and then this is the medial head of the triceps. Now for arm muscle, so this is the anterior part, or sorry, this is the posterior part of the forearm. So this is the brachioradialis, and then this will be the flexor carpi radialis. Then we have the palmaris longus and the flexor digitorum, and then we have the flexor carpi ulnaris. Now this will be the anconeus, and then in here in the anterior region we have the extensor. So this is the extensor carpi ulnaris. Then we have the extensor digitorum longus, and then we have the extensor carpi radialis in here, and this will be the muscles of this model of the entire muscles of the body.